Welcome to Obscure Depths. We are picking Week 12 of the NFL schedule against the spread. NFL picks, ATS. Thanksgiving football. You guys ready? All right. Houston at Detroit. Houston is 3.5-point favorites on the road. Detroit has been a hard team to pick this year. That being said, I love Houston. I know Green Bay took Houston at home and battered them, but I think Houston is a better team now, and they're going to come in there and they are going to beat up Detroit pretty good. I think this is going to be a good game for the first half, and then Houston is just going to pull away in the second half. Their defense is just going to be too strong, and Detroit is going to be overwhelmed. So I like Houston minus 3.5. Washington at Dallas. Washington is 3.5-point dogs in Big D on Thanksgiving. I know Washington beat up on a beat up Philadelphia team last week, but I think they're going to continue, and I think they're going to go into Dallas and win on Thanksgiving. RG 3.5 points, yes. So give me RG3 plus 3.5. New England at the Jets. New England 6.5-point favorites on the road. The Jets won last week. I know everybody's saying, why did they win? You know why they won? Because their offensive coordinator from last year was the offensive coordinator in St. Louis now. That's why they won that game. So they're going to continue to fall. The Jets are going to be gone. Rex Ryan's going to be gone. And New England's going to continue to roll. I don't think it's going to be as bad as last week, but I think they're going to win this game by at least 2 scores, maybe 2 touchdowns. Minnesota at Chicago. Chicago is an early half-point favorite in this game. Chicago is going to be pissed after losing 2 huge games. They are going to go home, host Minnesota, and crush them. This game is going to be ugly. I guarantee it. 23-7 Chicago, let's say. Maybe it's 23-6. I don't think Minnesota's going to find the end zone. Maybe AP will, but I don't think so. Denver at KC. Denver 10.5-point favorites on the road in a division game. These two teams don't like each other, but come on, KC, how do you hang at Pittsburgh, come home and host the Bengals, and get destroyed? What is their problem? Yeah, I'm not going to take KC. I don't like 10.5-point spreads, especially when it involves a home team dog, but come on, Peyton Manning's going to walk in there and punch these guys in the mouth. It's going to be ugly. Sorry, KC, it's going to be ugly. Pittsburgh half-point dogs on the road at Cleveland. Who on Pittsburgh is not hurt right now? Charlie Batch is going to be starting at quarterback. You got to like Cleveland this game. It's half-point, so it's basically a pick-em. I think Cleveland's going to win this game. Maybe last-second field goal or 7 points. It's going to be a good game, but Cleveland is clearly the more athletic team at this point, with all these people out for Pittsburgh, and they're going to win. They're going to win this game at home. The Dog Pound's going to go crazy. I love it. Go Dog Pound. Seattle at Miami. Miami 3.5-point favorites at home. After the last 2 weeks, I can't imagine why Miami's a favorite at all, but they are at home, and Seattle is traveling a long ways. So, that being said, and I'm not sure why I'm going to do this, but I'm going to take Miami. Take Miami minus 3.5. I don't like it, but I'm going to. Buffalo at Indianapolis. Indianapolis is 3.5-point favorites at home. It's a hard game, but I think Indianapolis is going to bounce back from that embarrassing loss. And they're not going to embarrass Buffalo, but it's going to be a 10-point game. I think they're going to win. I think that Buffalo defense has, been kind of a smoke and mirrors last week, and they're gonna go to Indy and definitely lose this game. Atlanta at Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay is 1.5 dogs at home. Excuse me. It's going to be a good game. This is the game that Tampa has been waiting for all year. Since Tampa started out a little sluggish, and then they caught some fire, and they are hot right now. They are going to beat the Falcons. Their Falcons are going to lose this game. I guarantee it. This is my lock of the week. Tampa is hot right now, and I'm staying with them. Tampa plus 1.5 at home to beat the Falcons. Oakland 7.5-point dogs at Cincinnati. How can Oakland be 7.5-point dogs? Carson Palmer going to Cincinnati to play his former team. I said that exact same statement when Oakland went to Baltimore a couple weeks ago and got destroyed. Or was that last week? I don't know. Oakland's getting destroyed by everybody lately. That being said, I'm going to take the Raiders. I'm not doing it with my heart. I'm doing it with my head. 7.5-point favorites. Carson Palmer against his former city, against his former team. Come on. Oakland plus 7.5. Tennessee at Jacksonville. Jacksonville 3.5-point favorites in this game. 3.5-point favorites? Jacksonville? What? Oh yeah, they hung with Houston last week. That's why they're 3.5-point favorites in this game. I think they're going to continue to that trend, and I think they are going to win this game. Baltimore at San Diego. San Diego 1.5 dogs at home. Come on, San Diego. You're not going to win this game. Baltimore's going to walk in there and punch you in the mouth, and you're going to go home and probably lose your jobs. Norv Turner, gone. Phillip Rivers, gone at the end of the year. San Diego's falling apart, and it's going to continue. They're going to realize they're playing a very, very good Baltimore team, and they're going to get destroyed. San Fran at New Orleans. New Orleans, early 2.5-point dogs in this game. San Fran looked impressive on Monday night. I know they were playing a backup quarterback, but they looked very, very good. So I think they're going to continue that trend. I'm going to take San Fran minus 2.5. Sorry, Drew Brees, you're going to be under storm all day long. I don't think it's going to be ugly, but it's going to be a close, low-scoring game, and that does not benefit the Saints. San Fran minus 2.5. David Akers, field goal at the end to win this game. Green Bay 2.5-point dogs at NYG. This is the Sunday night game. Giants have had a week off. This is when the Giants come back. The Giants always do this in the middle of the year. They struggle. They look like they don't even belong in the NFL some weeks. I mean, they got destroyed by Cincinnati the last game. You don't think they've been thinking about that for 2 weeks? Now they're hosting a very good Green Bay team, but they're going to come out and they're going to make their home team proud, make their home fans proud, and they are going to win this game. So I'll take NYG minus 2.5 on Sunday night. Great matchup for Sunday night. St. Louis at Arizona. Arizona is 2.5-point favorites in this game. Come on, Arizona's not beating anybody right now. St. Louis is going to beat Arizona for the second time this year. They already beat them in St. Louis. Now they're going to go to Arizona. They're not going to punch them in the mouth. It's not going to be ugly, but they're going to win this game. Steven Jackson is hot right now. They're going to continue that trend. Amendola is up and going, and they're just getting better. This St. Louis team, it's been a little bit of a struggle for them this year, but they're young and they're gelling right now. So they're gonna go into Arizona and win this game. I can't believe this is the Monday night game, but this is my Who Cares game of the week. Carolina at Philadelphia. Oh, do we really have to watch this on Monday night? Come on, Philadelphia's favored by 2.5 points. I guess they're the home team, that's why, but come on, Carolina's going to win this game. Give me Carolina plus 2.5. Why is Philly favored? Why is Philly favored? Seriously. And who is going to watch this game? You can't tell me anybody's going to watch this game. You have to bet on this game if you want to watch this game. That's all I'm going to say. This has been Week 12 ATS. Last week I was terrible. I was 3-11. So if you don't like my picks, bet against me, obviously, because it would have worked last week. If you like my picks, remember that I'm 83, 75, and 3 on the year. I know I was 3-11 last week, but 83, 75, and 3 on the year. So I'm still above 500. Not doing great. I was doing way better before last week. But I'm above 500. So thank you for listening. Have a great Thanksgiving. Grab a turkey leg, some mashed potatoes, watch some football. Goodbye.